these are the most meta-orientated custom tactics on FIFA 23. Now you might have seen many custom tactic videos on YouTube, but still you keep changing your tactics every other day. Why is that? Because you fail to understand tactics and you just copy them mindlessly and you try to achieve results. Now first, learn these tactics, how they work in game, and then there is no way on earth that these will not be good for you. Okay, look at this example. Our defensive line is straight. We want to keep a straight defensive line while making sure that we are applying pressure on the opponent, and our CDMs in the red circle are also tracking back, applying some pressure on the opponent. To achieve this, we need to make sure that our defensive style is set to balanced, yes, and our depth is set to 60. We will talk about the width later on. See how this works out in game, right? The opponent has to turn back. There is no option for him because we are making sure that our defense is very compact, right? You can see he has struggled Mo Salah to run in behind. Now we are using 38 width. Because we are using 38 width, our midfield is very compact. Having a compact midfield is very important, right? As you can see with Yaya Toure and other CDM Casemiro, we are applying pressure and cutting his passing lanes to his strikers, while our LAM and RAM are narrowing in and applying pressure on his CMs. This is the goal. Apply pressure with your attackers, narrow down, and make sure the opponent has less options. So we are cutting down his options with our balanced defensive style, 60 depth and 38 width. We are cutting down his options and making sure that he has no options. Now look in this example, guys. Just look how many white shirts are in the midfield. That's because our defense is compact. We are using the 4-2-2 formation, pretty narrow compared to the 4-4-2. This is why I like this formation. LAM, RAM both are set to come back on defense. LB, RB are set to stay back while attacking. CDMs are set to stay back while attacking. Cut passing lanes, cover center. Right now we have suffocated this guy in the midfield. Look at the white shirts. This is what we want to achieve. We want to have a very compact defense. Even if he spreads the ball down on the wings, what will he do? He will come back in, no problem. We have enough people in the midfield. So if you can win the midfield battle, you will win the game. So this is the priority. Priority is to win the midfield battle. As you can see once again in this example, we are able to apply pressure on the opponent. Applying pressure while making sure the midfield is compact, the midfield is narrow. We are achieving 2 to 3 things. Straight back line, applying pressure on the opponent, and suffocating him, right? Attack, the instructions are very crucial, right? Our strikers are set to target man and drift wide. Both of our strikers are set to that, right? So that is why we need to make sure we are using runs manually. Manual runs are a key factor in this formation. Look how we are using the L1 button to trigger a run. So Ribery will make a run while Ginola, he is the target man. He will back on the opponent and look for the ball. He's asking for the ball on his feet, and this is very crucial, right? One striker makes the run, the other target man receives the ball and plays the ball in behind. And we have to do this repeatedly. It's very hard to defend. This is all Elite Division gameplay. You will see how we are able to use our strikers and our cams, right? 2 of our strikers are drift wide target man, right? Ribery is making a run and our opponent does not know that. So we need to get the ball into Ribery first time, right? So we'll pass the ball from one CDM to the other CDM into our target man, and our target man will make a first time pass to Ribery and we will end up scoring the goal. So in this formation, the main key is to use over the top through balls. The main key is to use quick passing plays and also use your rams, right? Trivelas are very overpowered. We will use Trivelas, and because we are using our cams on get into the box for cross, you can see making a run ram, we will get the ball into Zaha and end up scoring the goal. So the attacking plan with this formation is simple. Use L1 to tell the strikers to run and use the target man to play the ball into the striker who's making a run. Sometimes the run will be made by the cam like you saw with Zaha, and once you are on the edge of the box, you will look for the Trivela shots, right? Trivela shots using target man's over the top balls. If you combine these 3 things and pay attention to these things repeatedly, you will win, right? This formation is very meta orientated. The custom tactics that you can see on the screen right now, I made them while keeping the meta in mind. If you like it or not, you have to play to the meta in FIFA if you want to win games, right? That is why this formation is so meta orientated when it comes to offense and defense. Good Champs is here. Mbappe is in team of the week. If you stick to these tactics, guys, for 20 games, you will have the best results of the weekend. If you focus on these things that I have told you, make sure to share your results after you have used these custom tactics in the weekend league. Now click here to learn an overpowered build-up trick.